vlog day 10, and on this day we walk past a spiky fence. That's the key. So it turns out my pessimistic mindset was wrong, and we got good news regarding our house move, and so we are going to be moving house next Friday, which I'm incredibly happy about. I just feel like it's going to open up so many opportunities for all of us in the family. We're going to have a little space for an office, a creative space, somewhere for my son to stream, somewhere for me to record podcasts, somewhere for my partner to do work that she needs to do, somewhere for me to write. It really does feel like a big deal. So absolutely delighted, and it's happening pretty quick now after a very drawn out process. But yeah, really pleased with that. Yesterday was a funny one because I accidentally went over my calorific intake, only by 12 calories, but that's the first time I've done that, even slightly gone over. I ate an apple essentially and forgot to put it into my app, and then obviously that counts. It counts. So I went over and I did yoga, and and that was brilliant. I'm really enjoying doing yoga, but it still didn't change the fact that I went over for the first time, and that's something that's annoyed me a little bit. But I mean, 12 calories, you can burn it off going up and down the stairs, but yeah, it was just careless, and that it's fine. Like I said on yesterday's vlog, that kind of stuff is going to happen, and I will not stick to it. You know, when the lockdown ends, I'm probably going to drink a few beers and probably go over my calorific intake, but I kind of want to be aware when I am going to do it. Also yesterday, and I've got no idea how this happened, I didn't meditate. I've totally and utterly forgotten. It was only today that it dawned on me that I hadn't meditated. And that's weird. Like I've not meditated before, like when I was doing it before, because I just didn't want to, or I couldn't be bothered. But yesterday I didn't make the conscious effort not to do it. I just totally and utterly forgot, which is disappointing. That can't happen. I also, it was a bad day all round. I didn't update my daily diary until today. And maybe that's just a sign that I got a bit complacent and let everything slip. Could have done with meditating yesterday as well. Recorded a podcast with Justin Panks, like we do every week, and right at the end of the recording, just as we were wrapping it up, my end of the recording, we record separately, record the audio files, and I edit them together. My copy just crashed and died and deleted itself, and I honestly can't remember being that angry. I was so angry for ages. I went to bed last night angry and wound up, and yeah, it got me in a way that nothing has for months and months and months. We'd done a really good podcast, and it doesn't really matter. I understand that, and people will wait and they'll get another one and it'll be fine another time. It's just really maddening that it was a good one. It just sort of pointed to the fact that I'm not quite as calm, and it bothered me far too much, essentially, is what I'm getting at. I wanted to talk a little bit about the meditation and the fact that when I am meditating, you kind of you drift. When you start meditating, you are told to be aware of the surroundings, around the noises and the sounds that are happening whilst you are starting. You listen to the birds or the cars or anything that's going around you, and you're meant to embrace those, and you don't get distracted by them. You sort of take them on, and you use those as part of the meditation process. But yeah, it's a weird thing. Once you actually get deeper into the meditation, you stop hearing them, and you do kind of go into a dream state. All of those things drift away, and you just stop becoming aware of them. It's only when you finish that you realise that all those things you'd been hearing have gone. You hadn't been hearing them. And sometimes when I sort of finish the meditation, I will come to, or surface again. I don't know what the term is, get to the end and then become more present in my body, and I'll actually realise that my head is down or back, and I've kind of changed position without knowing it. So it's a bit like a weird sort of hypnosis or something like that. If you've never experienced meditation, then you might not be aware of that. I've not been aware. I've never done it this long before. I've never done 10 days in a row before. So yeah, that's just something I thought might be interesting to some people, the sort of the mental state you get into. So I feel a bit more positive, really happy that the move is going ahead, and there's a lot to be positive about, and let's keep doing this, and let's see what the future holds. There's little, and thanks for viewing. Cheers.